Up with opening comments from Coach Haywood. After that, the floor is open for questions. Coach Haywood.
Hey, congratulations to Grambling. They did a terrific job today. They really came back from behind when they were down at a certain period of time by 21 points. They really came back. They fought back like champions do, put themselves in a position in the first half to win the football game. They ended up taking over the game in the third and fourth quarter, in which we were scoreless, and they had two scores to go up in the winning game, 47-28. At the same time, we've learned how to compete, but we haven't learned how to win as a football team. We played really well in the first half, had a lot of turnovers, had a lot of success, but as you look at the celebration that was taking place on the football field, winning teams don't celebrate like that when they go up. They get prepared to come back out and attack and attack and attack and just be physically dominant and play mentally smart for the next 30 or 40 minutes that are left in the game. And we didn't do that. We started to celebrate, and the next thing you know, we got a dogfight and they go up. I think defense, by field position, they were put in some bad positions, and they had to, bend and not break, block the field goal. They missed the extra point for the pressure that we were putting on, but they did a nice job. Kickoff cover didn't do as well as they've done in the past. They got out and covered, but we didn't tackle well as a team. And so we have a foundation to build off of. We've learned how to compete. We thank our 28 seniors that are going out today for teaching our young team how to compete. We have an opportunity now to go out inside 25 young people to come in and help build this foundation where we learn how to win. And we will start our off season as soon as we get back after Christmas break. Guys will have a little time off for Thanksgiving, they have a little time off for Christmas, but we'll start now preparing for our finals, and we'll move forward from there.
Can you talk about the job of Gary University? You had so much change at quarterback, and you kind of seen him come off. A losing effort, but you have to be pleased with what you saw from him.
I think that our quarterback position, we lost a lot when we lost Jay Kristoff. We're thankful for the job in which Hurst did in coming in over the last 10 games, 10 and a half games in which he came in, the effort in which he gave. That is a position that we have to get significantly better at. And we're going to have to sign JC, a young man, to come in, and then we're going to have to sign one or two quarterbacks from high school, because that is a dire need for us.
Coach, Charles Bishop, in the sports lab. You talked about the team learning how to compete this past season. What's, I guess, from a coaching standpoint, the hurdle to get from competing to finishing the offense?
Well, we haven't won many games in the fourth quarter. You look at our game, the two games in which we had blowouts. I mean, they're blowouts. So we basically won two games in the fourth quarter, Alabama State and Alabama A&M. The other two games that we won, we're a better football team. I'm not sure if Alabama State or Alabama A&M were a better football team than we were. However, it came down to the fourth quarter, and we ended up winning in the fourth quarter. But we have not beat a team that is significantly better than us. Prairie View was a better football team. Grambling was a better football team. All right. Alcorn State was a better football team, but we played better on that day. And so we have to raise our level up of competing and learning how to finish in the third and fourth quarter, where when we get up, we do not allow the opponent to come back and score, because we are happy to be ahead. We're not happy to be ahead. There's no satisfaction in being second or third. You have to be one. And we have to learn how, when we get up, to put players away, to put teams away. Example, you get up in the fourth quarter, and then you let a zone read go for a 40-some-yard touchdown. That doesn't happen with championship teams. You stop them, they punt, we take over on offense, we drive it down, and we score again, right? Now not only are we up by one score, we're up by two scores. Now the clock is in your favor, and we haven't learned how to compete that way. If you look at our team, they're looking up at the scoreboard. You don't look at the scoreboard. Because if you're winning the battle in front of you, the scoreboard doesn't matter. And so we're not winning the battle in front of us consistently. So we look at the scoreboard for that clock to hurry up and spin and get over with so we can celebrate. And so that's what championships teams do. You're physically dominant for 60 minutes. You don't look at the scoreboard because the scoreboard will take care of itself. And then you know when you walk off the field that you've been victorious because you have dominated him for 60 minutes.
You talked about it being kind of starting a foundation, back in the first year. What are the things that you feel you can do? What's the power?
We can build on running game. We can build on our offensive line. We're losing one offensive lineman, number 72 Griner at left guard. Our best offensive lineman didn't even play this year. He was a transfer in and he couldn't play. And he'll be at left tackle next year. So you build off of that. We're trying to bring in 2 or 3 JC offensive linemen that are really good players. You build off the wide receiver core. Because that wide receiver core is extremely young and talented and fast, but at the same time, you have to learn how to win. When the big plays comes your way, the ball hits him off his helmet instead of him reaching up and catching it. However, he's a really good player. Defensively, we're going to lose a lot of players, but we have some really good players that are in the cupboard that are going to do some really good things for us. And some of our coaches have done a really good job.
More questions?
Coach, you came in with goals and expectations this year. Could you just share a little bit of those goals and expectations, and would you say you met some or exceeded some of those?
I don't remember ever saying I came in with golden expectations. Because the first job I had as a head coach, we went 1-11. So don't ever think I came in with golden expectations. I don't ever recall saying, and I know 100%, I've never said what we're going to win, what we're going to lose. So I can't comment on the golden days because I don't know what they are. But I can tell you what lies ahead, and if you want to come out at 6 o'clock in the morning, when we start off in January, I'll send you a schedule.
CC me on the email, Coach. But,
What's that?
Said CC me on the email, Coach. But but here, no, turn around though. Follow-up question: how would you overall grade this season?
We build a foundation. We have something to build upon. When I talked to the seniors just a minute ago, I gave thanks, for the foundation in which they've built, the leadership and the guidance in which they've given these young guys. And I give thanks for that. And we have to build upon that from coaching and from the other players in which we have on our football team. And then I talked about the most important thing is that, after you come back from Thanksgiving break, there's only 2 weeks left of school and finals. That's the most important thing for you as a senior, to make sure that you get your diploma and you graduate with your diploma. And give thanks for the opportunity to wear a Texas Southern University football jersey for the last 4 or 5 years, and be thankful. And then I told them, it's Thanksgiving season. And during this Thanksgiving season, someone has helped you along the way. Maybe when you were Pee Wee League, Major League, Minor League, 13, 14, 16, 18 years old, your coach, mom, dad, administrator, someone has helped you along the way. Take time to say thank you, because it's really important to give thanks, because you didn't get here by yourself.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.